Because Facebook is weird. Like, I was looking at the numbers the other day to determine who the winner was. Percentage-wise, Facebook was saying, I believe that North Mahaska was the winner. Voting-wise, the actual votes said that Sigourney was the winner. And then Cardinal was right there with them, too. So there's no way to determine an actual winner. So all three of those teams getting recognized this week as our team of the week. Mitch, before I take it back to you, I do have a 24-second clip of last night's Sigourney softball game. It's the extendance. I went ahead and hit record on the video, so let's watch that final at-bat for the game-winning play. There you see the game-winning run.
Yeah, you certainly picked a good one to come to, Steve. That was a thriller one. Before that clip, it was a couple big hits by the bottom with a single, and then Devin Smallwood coming off. Hasn't played a ton this year. I've done probably run for, and then Ava came up and put the ball in play and got the job done. So a huge win for the Sigourney girls, and that kind of leads us right into our final segment here of the Saturday morning, our what to watch for clock here at Sigourney High School. It is Sigourney and BGM. They met once during the regular season. Sigourney came out victorious in that one. It'll be the rematch tonight with a lot on the line. Winner of that one will play the winner of Moravia and Burlington Notre Dame. That game is also tonight. Winners will meet Tuesday at a neutral site to be determined. If Sigourney does win tonight, I would assume that probably by either late tonight or definitely by Sunday afternoon, we will know where those teams will play. We already know where the regional final on the softball side is, and it's going to be here in Sigourney, 7 o'clock. Wapello will make the trip back. They were here last night where they knocked off that HLV-TC team that had such a good season. They were able to beat them 6-0, and they'll make the return trip. Those two teams played a year ago in the regional semifinal round. It was a white-knuckle game that night as well. Sigourney pulled it out by one run there. So teams that know each other pretty well should be a very good softball game, and that is a trip to the state tournament on the line. So it's been a real busy stretch for Sigourney baseball and softball. They keep winning, they keep playing, and so we are keeping our eye on that. And as I mentioned at the beginning, North Mahaska, who you talked about, one of the teams of the week, they have had a great week. Pulled a couple upsets in the regional round for baseball, and they're going to have their hands full tonight. They're going to have to pull a big upset tonight, beating the South Iowa Cedar League champions and top 5 ranked Linville Sully Hawks on the road tonight. That is a 7 o'clock first pitch in Sully as well. All right, we're going to go to our professional sporting look ahead, and it is kind of the all-star break, all-star time. We got Tuesday night, we have the MLB All-Star Game. That is in Arlington, Texas, at the home of the Texas Rangers. Tuesday night, American League versus National League. Not quite as much on the line as there used to be in the All-Star Game, but it's still a fun watch if you got some time to check out the best players in Major League Baseball. And then next Saturday, we've got the WNBA All-Star Game. That is in Phoenix. Caitlin Clark, a member of that. It's actually a really interesting format that they've gone with this year. They are having the WNBA All-Stars play against the United States Olympic team, who's getting primed up and ready. So that'll be kind of fun to watch. Caitlin Clark, obviously, controversially, maybe, did not make the Olympic team. So I'm sure she'll have a little bit to prove going against all those young ladies who did next Saturday. That is in Phoenix. So a couple All-Star games. And then lastly, Steve, you ever been on a European vacation?
I have not, no.
Okay, well, we'll take you on one here real quick. A lot going on over the seas, across the pond, I guess you would say. It all starting really right now with the Wimbledon Championship matches. Women's Championship going on as we speak. Men's Championship tomorrow morning. A highly anticipated matchup, a rematch of last year's championship. Novak Djokovic, one of the all-time greats on the tennis front, taking on the young up-and-comer, the champion from last year, Carlos Alcaraz. That'll be tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Next week It is the final major on the golf front. They are over in Scotland at the Royal Troon Golf Club, the Open Championship. We call it the British Open. The Royal Troon, very elegant over there in Scotland. I'm sure that it'll be about 55 degrees and raining and blowing 40-mile-an-hour winds when they play that tournament. Seems like it always is. So that'll be an early morning to watch the Open Championship. And then we are we're under 2 weeks away from the opening ceremonies of the Olympics in Paris. Obviously, one of my favorite sporting events out there. Just so many fun sports to watch. So many what you'd call non-mainstream sports. I never thought I could get that into team handball and water polo, but it's always fun to cheer on Team USA. Opening ceremonies are 2 weeks from yesterday over in Paris, so it'll be a busy time over in Europe, Steve.
All righty, thank you, Mitch. I do want to put a plug in for a couple of things going on here in the area today. I'll be actually heading out to the Jim Faust Memorial Golf Tournament at the Sigourney Golf and Country Club. That starts at 10 a.m. this morning. So take part in that. I'm sure they will still sign you up if you want to get a team together for that. And then later on out at the Expo in Sigourney is the barbecue cook-off. Kicks off kind of the festivities for this coming week. It's a fair week at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney coming up, and they will have that delicious cook-off for the barbecue cook-off at the Expo. I know that's open to the public starting at 5:30 for a free will donation. So have some good food later on today at the Expo. All right, Mitch, that'll do it for this week. Again, we do thank Brothers Market, Shrine Bowl. All right, that'll do it for this Saturday. We'll be back next Saturday for the sports section.